I'm Sebastian, and this is for Mrs. Mann's class, and I'm reading Counting on Frank by Clement. My dad says, you have a brain, use it. So I do. I sit down and fill my notebook with facts. Did you know the average ballpoint pen draws a line 7,000 feet long before the ink runs out? My parents consider that fact to be a bit childish, but I am sure they pen completely would like to know. My dog Frank is pretty big and it takes up a lot of space. I calculate that 24 Frank could fit into my bedroom, but sometimes there isn't even room for one. If Frank were a humpback whale, however, only 10 would fit into our entire house. I asked Dad about this. He said they would get in the way of the television. I calculate that only one dad would fit inside our big television, but only 1/10 of him would fit in Mom's portable television. Mom said she would prefer the top part because Dad's feet smell. We've got a tree in our backyard. It grows about 6 feet every year. If I had grown the same speed, I'd now be almost 50 feet tall. I wouldn't really mind, except that I'd get clothes. I never get clothes to fit me. I don't mind taking a bath. It gives me time to think. I calculate it would take 11 hours and 45 minutes to fill the entire bathroom with water. That's with both faucets running. It would take 60 less time. It would take slightly less time to empty as long as no one opened the door. When I get dressed, I don't think about fashion or style. I think about facts. For instance, it's a fact that if I put on every piece of clothing in my closet, I would be 9 feet tall and 6 feet wide. I would also be unable to sit down. I enjoy dinner not because of the delicious chops from bag. Every night for the conversation, it's the peas. If I accidentally knocked 50 peas off my plate every night for the last 8 years, they would now be level with the tabletop. There's a mosquito in my bedroom that keeps me awake. It's very interesting. In the the workings of my brain. If it were 4 million times bigger, it wouldn't fit inside my ear, but I guess it would make more noise than a jumbo jet. At the breakfast, I have a glass of orange juice and 2 pieces of toast. Our old toaster shoots the toast about 3 feet in the air. It makes you think, if our toaster were as big as a house, it could endanger low-flying aircrafts. Going shopping with Mom is a big event. She is lucky to have such elegant helpers. It takes 47 cans of food to fill one shopping bag, but only one Frank to knock over 110. Because of Frank, my knuckles would scrape along the ground by the time I was 25. The local club had one competition. You had to guess how many jelly beans were in a jar, and the prize was a trip to Hawaii. They didn't know who they were dealing with. There are 745 jelly beans in an average candy bar. I thought everybody knew that. As Dad said on the plane to Hawaii, you'd have a brain. Use it. This book is Counting on Frank, and some kind of pen can do a long distance, and there was a event, and counting, you had to guess how many jelly beans were in an average jar, and there are a lot. And on the plane to Hawaii, Dad said, "You have a brain. Use it." Bye.